YouTube, it's Lena. I thought I would do a quick video for those of you out there who are new to running. So I thought I would use this time to kind of go over the different 5K races that I think are fun and a good start for the new runner, as well as some different phone apps out there that I thought were that helped me in my training. And so, yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Um, I'm going to kind of talk about the different variety of 5K races. Now, the races I'm going to list here are races that travel to different cities and towns and states, etc. So, more than likely you're going to find one of these races pretty close to where you're at. So I will just go ahead and list them all off, or the ones that I know about, and then the website, I will link their website in the description box down below so you kind of have an idea of where to look if you're interested in racing in one of those races. The one thing I like about the races I'm about to talk about is it's great for beginners. Usually, don't if you're a really serious runner, you don't take these runs seriously. I guess if that makes any sense. So it's perfect. If you're still kind of apprehensive, or you're still not at the time you want to be at, or if you're still kind of not running the entire 5K or whatever, it's perfectly fine. These are great races to run in, especially if it's like your first, second, or third 5K. The first race that's out there that's tons of fun, it's called, and actually there's 3 races that are kind of, they all do the same thing, but they're all, sponsored by different companies or whatever. The first one is the Color Run. The second one is Color Me Rad, and the third one is Color Vibe. Now, these are the races that I know about. There could be other different color runs out there. These races it's great. Kids can be involved in these races. You pretty much deck yourself out in white clothes from head to toe, and each checkpoint has a different color, and they throw, like, I don't know if it's food coloring, powder. I think it's baking soda or baking powder. So it's natural. It's nothing that's going to get into your lungs and harm you or make it more difficult for you to run or whatever. And if you don't want a lot of color on you, that's fine too, because there's a way you can run around. Or the more you stay in the middle, then the less color you get, because all the people are on like the sides throwing it at you. So it's a lot of fun. Again, runners of all levels. All ages, etc. So it's a really fun race. So, if you're looking for a fun race out there, I definitely recommend one of those 3. I was actually signed up to do the Color Run as my first 5K, and we ended up not being here, so I had to sell my bib to someone else, and so I was sad I didn't get to do it because I was really, really looking forward to it. The other races that I think are fun is, there's another one, but this race is at night, and it's called the Glow Run. And it really depends on where you live, like what time it starts. Because I know in the Midwest, the Glow Run's like kind of in from the May to September timeframe, so the starting time might be later than compared to those that are going on now, just because it gets dark earlier compared to than in the summer. And yeah, so it's a night race, which is fun, especially if you're not an early morning person. So this is a good race for you. It's raced with different what's the word, fluorescent lights. So if you get a black shirt with like fluorescent hot pink and hot orange and all that stuff, fun stuff, it's gonna glow when you run. And then you have glow sticks, and there's a DJ that plays. It's totally fun. And I'm really bummed because they don't have this race in Ohio. I've been trying to get on their Facebook page and kind of ask them to come, come to Ohio, into one of the cities, so we can do the race too. Because right now it seems like it's pretty Midwest centered. Like, even if, I don't know if you consider Ohio Midwest, but some people do, some people don't. But I'm talking like Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, kind of that, central United States, I guess. And then the next 3 races I'm going to bring up are obstacle races. So it's 3.1 miles, and then they're, along with the running, are obstacles. So for example, there might be a obstacle with walls that you have to climb, slides you go down, trekking through, maybe a 2-foot creek. There's a couple races, like the Tough Mudder and the Warrior Dash, which are pretty much all mud. You get dirty, you get down and dirty, and you do, there's another obstacle where you do like an army crawl under, you know, ropes. And then if there's one that I'm racing in June called the 5K Foam Fest, and it mixes foam and mud, so you're not completely muddy at the end of the race. And that one I think is more geared towards, you know, beginners. So like if I've never raced an obstacle, I would recommend this one because it doesn't seem as difficult compared to like the Warrior Dash. So, and you can also skip out the obstacles. You don't actually have to go over each obstacle. Like for instance, I don't think I'll do the wall climb one. I have really bad upper body strength, so I'm not even sure I could get myself over the wall. You know, there's quite a bit of fun 5K races out there for you to try, you know, and especially it can be intimidating. And these races don't seem intimidating. You know, like I said, they're races for all levels and all ages. And so, especially if you want your kids involved, you know, I've gotten William involved in 2 fun runs, and you know, like I said, it promotes exercise and healthy lifestyle, which is what I'm trying to get my family to do better with. So yeah, check it out. Another thing I wanted to talk about was different phone apps that are out there. And I'm just going to look on my phone real quick for reference. Now, these are apps that helped me. And there's, like I said, there's tons of apps out there. So, you know, you could just type in, you know, Couch to 5K. There's different programs for that. There's half marathon programs. There's full marathon programs. There's 10K programs. There's actually an app out there, which I wish I would have remembered it because I saw a friend post about it on Facebook not too long ago, where it's pretty much an app with running music. So, you know, you kind of base your program and it fits music to the kind of program you're running. I wish I remembered it. I do know it's like a $4 app, but I wish I remember the name of it. So if you know the name of it, let me know and leave a comment below. Of course, you have the Couch to 5K, and the specific one I'm using is, see, it's going to start for me. It's, oh, I don't even think it says anything, but that's kind of what the first page looks like. And, you know, you go through your different weeks and everything. And then, of course, I think it's Zen Labs. And then it's the same thing for the 10K. As you can see, I'm on week 3, day 2. There's, especially if you run outside, it's always nice to use your GPS so you can see, you know, the distance you're running as well as your pace and everything. I do like that. And my favorite one to use here is Map My Run. What I've done in the past is I've driven a route first, and then I kind of see what the distance is, and then I run it. And so it's nice, and you can have friends on there too, so you can help motivate each other. It continues to log your workouts and everything else. So there's that app. And then another one I like to use, actually I use this one, I run at the gym on the treadmill. It's called Runkeeper. And this is what the front page looks like. And you can input different activities, and I like that I can use the treadmill. There's another one too, which it's good for dieting and calorie count, and it's called MyFitnessPal. So those are the apps that I use personally, but like I said, there's tons of apps out there. And one thing I didn't mention about the Couch to 5K or the Couch to 10K programs is I can still listen to my Pandora, and it still goes through the music and tells me, okay, begin running, begin walking, cool down, you know, so that's really nice. And you can even use your own MP3. If you have like your own playlist, it will still continue to play your playlist while you're running to the program. So that's really nice. That's pretty much it on my video or what I want to talk about. And yeah, if you have any other phone apps that I need to check out, leave it in a comment down below. Or if there's other 5K races that you know about that are fun, feel free to put them down below. Like I said, I kind of want to use YouTube, you know, as a way to motivate other moms, or, you know, even if you're not a mom, you know, if you're just starting out, I would love to help motivate you, as well as combine different ideas or different training techniques, races, let's all help each other out. So I would love to hear about your training and everything else. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will hopefully get to that sports bra review and shoe review here soon. So, all right, I hope you all are enjoying your weekend.